right, guys. The attendance was 10,275. The gate was 2.437 million. Fight of the night was Aldo Edgar. The knockout of the night was Bigfoot Silva. And the submission of the night was Bobby Green. And each one of those guys won $50,000. So congratulations to them. Who's first? Kevin.
Thanks. Antonio, first question. I mean, obviously you had a lot of emotion the other day at the face-off, and certainly today Herb Dean had trouble pulling you away when he was stopping the fight. Why were you so angry? What was it that Overeem did that made you so angry?
Yeah, I mean, so angry because he's not respecting, you know, he talk a lot of bullshit and shit before the fight, you know, and the fight win just inside the cage, not outside. And when they stop the fight, and I'm very excited, you know, and I just want to talk to him, hey, get up, I want to fight hard, man, come on, get up. Just this, I don't do that.
And what happened, you know, the first 2 rounds you didn't have a lot of offense, you know, it seemed like, you know, you were neutralized, and then you were shot out of a cannon in the 3rd round. Did the corner get on you, or did you just realize, hey, I need to, you know, change the way the fight goes?
Yeah, I work a lot in the gym, and I have a good strategy, you know, because we know Overeem don't have a good cardio and no hurt. When he punch, he's a lion, but when the guy punch him, he's a cat, you know. And, I'm with the first round, the 2nd round, I talk with his ear when he used his ground and pound. Let's go, man, push hard. I confuse his mind, you know. And all the time when he's punch, he breathes, man, this guy no come for the final round. And my corner say, hey, when you use your right push, he moves the head. Use 2 times, 1 and uppercut. And I do that, and I got it.
Strikeforce fighters tonight, they did very well.
Yeah, I actually had, you know, I've been saying this a lot over the last couple of weeks, you know, without getting into it, you know, I felt bad about what's happened to those guys over there in the last year. Nothing I could do. You know, they hung in there, and they came in tonight and delivered, and it was fun tonight. As those guys kept coming out from the prelims, I kept having guys come over to my room after the prelims, and it was just, the prelims were awesome tonight. These guys came in from Strikeforce, and they really did a great job tonight. I'm happy for them. Life is going to be a lot different for these guys now.
Yeah, and I was wondering how close you were to giving Tyron the knockout of the night bonus.
Yeah, Bigfoot fucked him.
Yeah.
Somebody give the mic to Lance Buckmeyer up here. Thanks.
Just real quick, Dana, would you say that Antonio is the favorite to get the fight against Cain? And Antonio, from your perspective, would it be a better fight this time around against Cain? And why?
Yeah, like I said, right here, right now, I don't like to make fights or say what I'm going to do next, but I wouldn't be opposed to giving him the fight. He went in there and he knocked out, they called that a TKO. That was a knockout. He knocked out Alistair Overeem, and he looked great doing it, so we'll see what happens.
Dana,
Oh, wait, but he had a question too.
Man, I don't know. Now I'll be back to my home, stay with my family. No, in 2 weeks I'll be back to train, and I just want to fight the best, and the best heavyweights are here in UFC. If Dana, Joe Silva, UFC want to give another opportunity to fight Cain Velasquez, it will be a pleasure. He's a big champion, he's a tough guy, he's a very great guy, and I just want to fight the best guys, and I want to fight who UFC wanna, who better for the show for UFC. I'm training Saturday, Sunday, you know, I'm training Christmas, New Year, and I give my blood for this fight, and I give that for other fights too.
I've got a question for Bigfoot. Bigfoot, now that your fight with Overeem is over, are you planning on returning back to the Black Zillions?
No, I train in the best teams in the world.
Guys, so I'd just like to get better, but give me a title shot and I'm going to do everything in my power to go in there and take that as well. So I mean, either way is good for me, but like I said, I'm at 4.
Yep. Again, like I was talking about Rashad Evans, if you look at Fitch, let me think off the top of my head, George St. Pierre and Hendricks, So yeah, it's a good win for for Fitch. He's lost 2 of his last 3, but he's a tough guy. And the perfect way to describe this fight was he outfitched Fitch. It was exactly.
Peter Belfort said he won John Jones yet again. What's your comment on that?
I have none. I'm not making any fights tonight.
I have a question for Dana. I'd like to know if you consider a JDS over in fight right now.
I just said I'm not making any fights tonight. I think that, we were just talking about who's next for Cain Velasquez. That's a tougher question than who's next. There's a lot of interesting fights to make in the heavyweight division. Who fights Cain next is the toughest. That's why I say, when I tell you guys I don't make fights, I definitely don't when a guy just comes out, but I wouldn't be opposed to giving him the fight after what he just did. And, a question was asked of him earlier. I mean, this guy has beat some tough guys. So, we'll see.
Tenho uma pergunta em português, pronto, se puder traduzir.
If anybody has one more question. No? Thank you very much. You have a great night. Appreciate it.